How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Paleopod, where today we're going to be talking about.
We have a few things to talk about today, but I wanted to start us out with a fun little question because this is something that I want to start doing for every episode. So, last time I asked you guys what was something you believe about dinosaurs that may not have many grounds in evidence. Today, what is your favorite speculative behavior for your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, that's easy for me. It's the dancing.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah. Man, I love that scene so much. It's so goofy, but I also love telling people there's a good chance that that's probably what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Dino? You have opinions.
In the same vein, I think I like the idea that Spinosaurus used his tail to dance as well, which has just been even more ingrained in my soul after Prehistoric Kingdom did it.
It's so good.
Yeah. So I was like, yep, they did that. It is definitely a display
Yeah.
structure.
Yeah. I love that idea too. It's so good. Oh man. My favorite one for Nanook has to be I guess it doesn't really count as a behavior, but I I like to believe that they changed one, they had full plumage, and two, they would change the color of their plumage depending on the time of year. Not like oh, hey, I'm red now and I'm suddenly going to turn blue in the spring, but like they get a little lighter in the winter or something like that.
Blue.
Ugh.
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
I suppose you could put it down under grooming behavior, maybe. So I'm going to guess they'd have to take some of those feathers out manually and keep cleaning for the changes.
Greening, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. That's something I've always thought for raptors that they would do that with each other as well.
That'd
The
be cute.
preening the feathers.
Yeah.
Because like they would have a lot more developed feathers like birds
Mm-hmm.
as well.
Well, as we know, man,
Oh, could you-
dromaeosaurs are pair aves, so they're like very similar in terms of their feather structure.
Could you imagine there's a puddle forming not far and then a velociraptor just going in there and doing that little birdie splash?
Yeah.
Of water?
You just
That
look
was so
outside.
cool to
Just
see.
look outside. You're about ready to tend to the cattle, and then you gotta back up because there's like a giant freaking Utah raptor just cleaning itself in the puddle, just doing the bird shuffle thing.
You pour your morning coffee, look out the back window, and you're like, why is the bird bath broken in half? And the bit that's on the floor is just.
I'm not gonna be able to get the image of like a super tiny, like 2 foot tall bird bath. This grizzly bear sized raptor is just
Just trying to do what needs necessary. You just see like that doing a dust bath as well would be just impressive to see.
Mhm.
Usually, it sounds horrible, but have you ever seen a bird get hit by a car?
Yeah,
no.
I've had it happen
that-
right in front of me.
That bird,
Oh no.
that bird, like dust ball.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? It's like, it's taking a dust bath and it stands up and then just shakes. And it's like dust everywhere.
Imagine a velociraptor getting hit by a tarchia. It's just
It's just like small feathers just kind of slowly float down.
God. Oh no, like you're just at a driving range and the raptor's just trying to cross over and gets hit by a golf ball.
man.
It's so like shocking to see. Like when it happens to a bird, you're like, I thought it only happened in the cartoons. That smoke effect.
There was another speculative behavior that I really liked about tyrannosaurs and edmontosaurs. I can't remember who came up with this idea, but it was for a speculative evolution project. It might have been was it Subterramundus or something? I forget who made it. But their idea was that the tyrannosaurs would actually like pick herds of Edmontosaurs, and they would like follow them around, and they would actually like protect them from other predators, but they would like cull the weak and the sick. I thought that was
That's
such a
pretty
neat
cool.
idea. Yeah.
It's like moving territory collective. Like this herd is mine.
Mhm.
Like mine alone. That's actually kind of a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
That's-
I'll have to find out who
So
came up with the idea.
how migratory were Edmontos?
Very.
Pretty. Yeah. They were
Like, so
all
yeah, I
over
suppose you
North
follow
America.
your food source, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Edmontosaurus is cool because it does well. The ones that were further up north we know were migratory, but it probably would apply to the whole genus, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
probably see migratory anectons as
Yeah,
well.
some. Yeah. What we have evidence of T-Rex fossils even down south, so
Yeah.
I'm sure that they could follow herds.
Yeah. I think the range of T-Rex is like somewhere like in like central Canada all the way down to like northern Mexico.
Yeah.
So they have quite the range as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really bad for the
They
ones down
could
in
have
Mexico.
they could have seen Alamosaurus and they could have gotten charged by an
Yep.
Alamosaurus.
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
Picked up and then thrown.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I saw that. I saw that video that you were talking about, the sauropod one.
Oh, the gentle giant.
Horrifying. Horrifying. That poor woman.
Yep.
Poor woman.
Yep.
The fact it stands on her after a double
Yeah.
tap.
Man. That
Yeah, brutal.
video is something else. I talked about that on stream the other day. I was just like, go watch that and understand how horrifying herbivores can be.
I put it as like, like in the Prehistoric Kingdoms Discord, you can like stick up suggestions. I was like, when human casualties come, I'd love to see that
Oh, no.
with the sauropods. Or if not that, then also like it's like an accident. Wasn't it sort of American, a safari where a giraffe picked up a child when the child was trying to feed it? Obviously, the child didn't get hurt.
I've seen that video,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So you might imagine if they did like a feeding experience entertainment bit in the park, and like once a blue moon, like a guest would get picked up into the air and then dropped. Human casualty.
That would be so incredibly like irresponsible. Giraffes are one
Yeah.
thing, but this is a freaking sauropod, man.
This is a land whale,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
We spared no expense.
Clearly.
It's like, sure, we have a casualty every other week, but they love it,
Yeah.
It's fine.
At that point, they need to add like the lawsuits that you would get like in JPOG. Like you'd have to deal with
Yeah.
lawsuits.
But then at the end of the day, it's that whole natural selection. Let go. If it starts to pull, let go of the leaves, man. Don't keep hold.
But let's not even mention giraffes. They have the prehensile tongue that grabs the food. Like the giraffes at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo I go to, you can feed them. It's easy to feed them because they grab it with their tongue. Sauropods don't. They probably didn't grab their food like that. Increased risk of getting your fingers bit off by a sauropod trying to grab its food.
Yeah. They've got those pointed
Yeah.
rake teeth,
And they
put,
literally just
like, a whole
and then just pull back. So then people are losing fingers. They might even be losing hands, honestly.
Just hand feeding a diplodocus.
Yeah.
I can see my bones. That's all right.
Oh no! Oh
God.
There's a skeleton under this flesh. I'm a spooky skeleton.
Yeah, so maybe sauropod feeding experience, not a great idea. Maybe
The T-Rex feeding experience.
now there we're talking. Yeah.
Yeah. You just go in and then you don't come out.
It's feeding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime. And then never again.
You turn up. It's like, oh, so are we feeding it steaks? No, brother, you are the food.
It's like, oh, is that are we gonna be feeding it cow steak? Nope. Homo sapien steak. What? I'm sorry,
If-
but you signed up for it.
You paid the money for it to realize how dumb of an idea this was.
Make it to full gate. If you can make it to the other side of this enclosure, £10,000 will be yours. No one's ever won.
That's a whole other thing that I think we need to get for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Like, you know how like we've got like zip lines and stuff, and like you can put zip lines over any enclosure. I need like someone who is just like realistically sane. Like you put a zip line over the Tyrannosaur enclosure, and they're like, "Are you serious? You what happens when it fails?"
Well, at least they can't jump.
Yep. No kidding.
I had a friend that I was in a call with like months ago, and while I was playing Prehistoric Kingdom, and I was putting the T-Rex behind like a 6-meter tall fence, and they were like, "What if it jumps out?" And I'm like, "If a T-Rex jumps 6 meters into the air, I
Exactly.
don't want to." If I ever see an animal that big jump 6 meters into the air, I am going whatever direction is not towards it.
There's something wrong with that thing. Something's
It
funky.
ain't got those bird bones. It's got those strengthened bones.
It's like, yes, we filled the genome with kangaroo mice.
It's leaping laylaps all over.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we put too much chicken DNA in this T-Rex. You look at his little wings, and they just
Oh yeah, like the Flying Carnotaurus comic.
yeah. Was it like in Ark Survival Evolved, the terror birds? They can use the little rings to glide. You just see the T-Rex jump up and it just glides over the.
That was always so ridiculous to me.
I loved it because like
Just
I
big
used to use it on the
chickens.
center. Yeah, just gliding across the center from like the pillars all the way to Redwood Forest across the ocean, like beautiful, man, beautiful.
That's amazing. That's 10 out of 10 right there.
You know, if that's like viable, I believe Big Bird's capable of powered flight.
Absolutely. And if he's capable of powered flight, why was he walking in the Muppets movie?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the little cameo.
Yeah.
I just saw it the other day, so it's like fresh in my mind.
Yeah. It's been ages since I've seen that movie. I
Good.
need to see that.
Good movie. Very
Is
good
there
movie.
a phobia for Big Bird? I'm pretty sure.
What? Why?
I
Some
imagine
people are
that would-
terrified of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't that just fall under fear of birds?
Or is there like a fear of puppets? Are you like afraid of puppets or are you afraid of birds?
Oh.
Like is there a phobia of puppets?
I would
Probably.
imagine there's a fear of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to know someone who's scared of bananas.
Let's see.
It's just a weird-ass
Puppets.
phobia.
I have a friend who's afraid of birds.
So
They never let me talk about dinosaurs.
puppophobia.
But it's not a bird.
It's the fear of puppets.
It's a lizard. It's a terrible lizard.
So did you have ornithophobia or puppophobia?
Is that actually its name?
Ornithophobia? Yeah, puppophobia, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I was hoping for like feltophobia or something like that.
Is there like an actual phobia that describes like the fear of dinosaurs? I wonder.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm curious now. Fear of
I was pretty
dinosaurs.
scared of the T-Rex animatronic.
Dinophobia.
Really?
Dinophobia.
Cool.
You know what?
That's a
Oh wait, no, I'm getting two.
dark dinosaur horror YouTube.
There's
Dinophobia.
There's dinophobia, and then there's also ornithoskeletophobia.
Next time I get a comment that says dinosaurs didn't exist, I'm going to respond, stop being dinophobic.
Oh,
Technically, though, ornithophobia could be classified as dinophobia too, because birds are dinosaurs, and so kind of works out.
just done it.
I suppose, yeah. That would, yeah.
It's
Oh.
it's a fear of a type of dinosaur.
Right.
But like,
I mean,
wouldn't it also be classified as dinophobia too for them?
maybe.
Yeah,
I guess.
technically.
I mean, if that's the case, then that means that if people are afraid of snakes, they have to be afraid of lizards too.
That's true. Because snakes are lizards. Like, are they afraid of lizards or are they afraid of snakes?
They're more human. They blink.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Lizards blink. Snakes don't.
Oh yeah, that's true.
True.
Mm.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like a fear of blinking that they have.
So why is it not blinking?
Is there,
You weirdo.
is there a fear
You
of
can never look in
blinking?
the mirror.
Is there a
You
fear?
never go outside.
Little
There's a
chump.
fear of everything. There has to
Okay,
be.
so it's a subsect of like OCD. That makes sense, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
I'm pretty sure it's like a meme where it's like you have a fear of being scared, and
A fear
It's
of
just
being
some kid-
scared.
it's just some
called
kid in a
fear.
chair screaming like ah. Stop.
Oh my.
It's an old one, but it's a
It
good
feels
one.
like an ASDF movie skit.
It's a proper like sketch as well. Like they got like some kid actor to scream in a chair because he's scared. And he's initially scared of that. Scared of that. It doesn't stop. Oh,
What were we initially talking about?
We're talking about speculative
animal
behavior.
behaviors.
Yeah. This always happens. The
Yeah.
audience knows to expect this.
True.
Yeah.
Because what we're on like
We never.
we're on episode. I don't know what episode we're on. It's a
I think it's 22nd, maybe.
probably.
I have no idea, but we're
It's
about
a-
to find out. Hold on.
It's a big number. I'll tell you that for free.
Because I know when I upload it to Spotify, I have to put like this. Well, I've not changed the series; it's still series 1. And then like I've just gone through all the episodes slowly, so I think we're on 22nd on top of my head.
We are. Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
he's correct.
22nd episode, guys. Wow.
Wow, that we've actually been doing this for a hot minute.
22
Yeah.
weeks. That's like very close to half a year of doing this.
Wow. How do y'all
Been a
feel
while.
about that?
I feel good about it. Actually,
Yeah,
we've been doing this.
I've enjoyed it.
We've missed a few weeks too, so realistically, we'd be later than that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Because
we did 3 episodes live.
That's true. Yeah, we did like 3 episodes live. We missed an episode. We missed 2 episodes for holiday reasons and for Lakota being sick reasons.
yeah,
Literally dying.
Yeah.
yeah. It wasn't fun. That was probably the worst I've been sick in a while.
Never a fun time. We should probably get back onto the story of dinosaur though.
Story of dinosaurs.
The story of
What?
dinosaurs.
I mean, so I know you've got a thing, but so I'll quickly pop out. Have you seen the Hammond collection animals that are coming out recently?
Yes.
The
I-
Mosasaurus literally has the Ferrocenosaurus head on it.
Does it really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's legit the Ferrocenosaurus face.
Wait,
I
wait.
saw that.
The Mosasaurus you said?
Yeah, Mosasaurus.
Oh, do you have a picture of it?
I think I put in the Discord.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow. Recommend to anyone listening, go take a look at the Mosasaurus or Mosasaurus.
I think it's Mosasaurus.
Mosasaurus.
Yeah.
Look up the Hammond collection Mosasaurus. It's got like the blocky Therizinosaurus head. Wow, you can really see the beak too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
do we know anything about Mosasaurus? Is that a basal sauropodomorph? Because it kind of looks like it.
You know what? This is the first time I've actually ever heard of the name.
Somebody use
The
Dr.
full Hammond
Google.
Collection.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm the
Okay.
local Google
Tyrannosaurus,
man because I
a
have some
genus of
money.
herbivorous sauropodomorph dinosaur that lived in
Yep.
Argentina during the early Jurassic. It's one of the earliest dinosaurs to have lived in a gregarious lifestyle.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I know that.
Yarp.
It does appear that we have a pretty complete idea of what these guys looked like skeletally. Yeah, I think we have like an intact skull from like a adolescent, or yeah, it's like a few pieces from the adult as well.
How does this look? Comparatively speaking.
I mean, here I mean, it's a little blocky, but I mean, and it probably shouldn't have the noticeable like beak curve down. But other than that, I mean, it's not awful, I guess.
It's probably should add that to my collection. It looks. I really do like the way it looks, even though it's got the Ferrocenosaurus head. I
Yeah.
like the blue. I like the blue.
I'll say with the Ornitholestes, I'm glad they didn't give it a crest on its nose.
Yeah, I like the furry tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
And Sinoceratops,
oh.
it's probably my least favorite ceratopsian design in the franchise, so it's whatever.
Fair.
So
yeah. I
Dude, when I saw when I saw the promotional footage for the Sinoceratops, I saw him removing the horn. I was like, no way! Can you replace it with a boss? Can you is this like a reference to the fact that it was almost Pachyrhinosaurus? And he was like, and then you could put on a broken horn. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I love that he was meant to be Pachyrhinosaurus.
Yeah, you have like the old reference to that.
That is what it's meant to be.
That figure
It
looks
is.
so good too.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, if only that was what it
I
looked
love the
like.
fact that Mattel oh, do we make a new head for it now? We'll just the kids won't know. We'll just call it Sinoceratops. I remember, I did a thing for this dinosaur ages ago, and I put down, oh, this is Sinoceratops. That's Pachyrhinosaurus. I was like, well, obviously, but it's labeled as Sinoceratops.
It's like, yeah, and it's like, well, that's obviously Pachyrhinosaurus. It's like, not according to this. All right.
I think Jurassic World know their dinosaurs like they're
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
yeah, they know them. They know them. But no, I was happy about that because I thought that meant that we would technically get like a Hammond collection Pachyrhinosaurus if you wanted. But no, it's just a broken horn.
It has a really flat back too in that image.
It does, doesn't
What is
it?
up with that?
It's like
weird.
It's meant to be like a hippo, isn't it? Really, looking at it.
I guess. I don't know. That's
I
weird.
don't know about it.
It's not bad, all things considered. It's pretty accurate to its on-screen appearance, aside from its flat back. But
Yeah.
I just don't. I'm not a fan of that design.
Yeah. I did come across a video the other day of a paleontologist who's specializing in mosasaurs at the moment, and he was doing a presentation and a slideshow, and he has one where it's just Dr. Henry Loomis from Rebirth, and he calls him a moron. It's just written down like over the image of him, moron.
It's like
It's
like I wonder
Mosasaurus.
if he was lying when he said that he taught under, or well, he learned under Alan Grant. He's like, cause I don't know, man.
Alan would have known better.
Yeah, Alan would have slapped you for such a comment.
Too busy looking at raptors.
Turns out,
There ain't no raptors in the ocean. I don't care.
yeah, Alan's like, yeah, I only specialize in raptors. What is that? Is it a swimming dinosaur? I don't know. I don't care.
Got a sickle claw. I ain't interested.
Yeah. When people ask me about turtles on my streams, I'm like, dude, turtle evolution is so weird, complicated, and like very controversial.
Yeah.
About the actual turtles or the things that turn into turtles?
Yeah, don't even get me started on the things that look like turtles. It's like, oh, it's a turtle. Nope. Just looks like one.
Crocodilomorph.
You could so play a game, like the game, like, is it cake?
Oh yeah, is it a turtle?
Is it turtle? You can do the same with crabs as well. Is it a crab? Like, no.
Heck, you could even apply that
Ah.
same logic to like early Archosaur evolution, where they all looked like theropods. You know?
Man, I love the people
New
who
game.
always say, "Oh yeah, that we should do that. That's a fun little side
It's a
game we could do."
turtle.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a turtle. There's always the people that's just like, if it looks like a dinosaur, it is a dinosaur. And just like, there's a lot of things that looked like dinosaurs before they were dinosaurs. Don't even get me started on
Even things
things
after
like
dinosaurs that look like dinosaurs.
Yeah.
There was like something I came across recently, and I was like, "Oh, that looks like a Paleozoic animal," and it was like in the Cenozoic. I was like, like some giant land crocodile like thing.
Was it
That I'm like,
Barinasuchus?
it might have been. I'm trying to pick my brains. I mean,
Barinasuchus might have been the largest terrestrial predator after the dinosaurs. So that's probably what you're
Yep.
looking at.
yeah,
It looks like
literally-
something that should have gone extinct in the Permian.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Agreed.
It is that.
Honestly,
It
though,
is that.
especially with the discovery of that new crocodiliform, what was its name?
I forget its name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very like Barinasuchus is very similar to that, so it even looks like it could belong in the Mesozoic as well, which is just such it's so fascinating, man. Pseudotsuchian evolution is also just very complicated because it's always like, oh, look at that crocodile. Nope, not a crocodile. Okay, never mind then. Even
Like,
Deinosuchus nowadays, no longer an alligatoid for the time
The
being.
paleo afro, it's just like me trying to rage bait someone. I had to eat in a mammal that's that large.
Dude,
Oh, I don't know, man.
did you guys see Kanadi's video? He
All three of us
he
posted that. Yeah.
did- I was watching it, I was like, yeah, spot on.
Like, is this legit? Oh, Lakota reposted. Is this misinformation? Dino guy reposted it. Okay. Dimentrodon, a dinosaur. Oh, Paleo Pizza reposted. Okay.
I love reposting those ones where it's just like, yeah, it's so wrong, but I know people gonna believe that. I think someone commented like, come on, I put something down as a comment. I thought your favorite dinosaur is Ichthyosaurus. I was like, oh no, my favorite marine reptile is Basilosaurus.
Yeah, it's always so funny to see your comments and see if anyone
Oh yeah. If anyone gets caught.
gets into it. Like,
It's just-
oh no, there was a serious one on the Captain Gut one. Biology wants Gigantopithecus in Prehistoric Kingdom.
oh yeah.
Agree.
That'd be
agree.
pretty cool.
I couldn't think of anything to counteract my own beliefs in that creature. I love it.
Counteract my own beliefs.
I was like, you know, I really love this animal. Like, I can't say anything bad about it.
That's fair. It's a very cool ape.
Yeah.
Can't hate it.
I didn't realize we had so little material for Gigantopithecus.
Just a
Yeah,
jaw,
it's just teeth.
jaw and teeth.
That's crazy.
Very
not much
very
there,
similar,
really.
very similar to orangutans, but the
Yeah.
paleo art reconstructions making them look like orangutans. Obviously, they don't have much to go off of when it comes to skeletal material.
Yeah.
There's a bit like sometimes I need to like stop myself from commenting or just like watch the whole video straight through because like you're going on about the Gigapithecus in Jungle Book, and I was like, oh, he said, oh, it's like a Gigapithecus. I was like, that's because it is again. And then you said, oh, it's a Gigapithecus. I was like, oh yeah, he said it. Okay, yeah.
I know. Yeah. I was so cheesed when he actually called himself one in the song. It was like, wow.
I loved it.
Okay. Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's Survivor in the wrong continent.
I was like, you might think it's ridiculous, but me, a Gigantopithecus. Oh, he's spitting bars. He's wow. He's-
Oh, it's Gigapithecus. I remember, I think it was in Zoo Tycoon 2, if I remember rightly, was my first introduction to it. I'm pretty sure.
That's cool. Man, Zoo Tycoon 2 has way more things than I ever thought it had because I'm always surprised by the things that show up in that. Like Sea of Ethereum?
was.
Really? That's crazy.
they had some very niche looking things,
That's awesome.
which I absolutely loved.
Hmm.
So where's a good picture of it? There we go. Oh, it's a tiny photo. Why is it so tiny? Right, there we go. So yeah, this is Gigapithecus in that game. This was my introduction to the animal.
That's
And this is why
actually not bad.
Yeah.
it's something I would love to see in Prehistoric Kingdom, but I think the devs have said no to it in the past because it would be a very unique animation set they'd have to do for it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's similar to like the King Kong mods in Evolution 2.
Like I'm like in my head, like how much would it cost to pay them to put it into the game?
It's like just take it all. I just
I just want it. I would love to see their interpretation of this animal.
you know,
And
it would
then-
look great. You know, it'd look fantastic.
Oh,
Man, I wonder
Oh.
if you could commission their concept artist. Like, if you could find out who their concept artist is, like maybe you commission them.
yeah, I think it's more the animation they had the issue with. Because like there's no other animal in the game that has. I'm not a computer game designer, but I'm guessing you have to build rig sets for them, and then make those rig sets work in the environments you put them in. Like I couldn't imagine anything being more complicated than trying to put a Titan and a boa in these kind of games when you have people like doing all this with the terrain.
That's why it's taken the mod team so long with the Titanoboa mod in Path of Titans, because it's just like you're building something from scratch, basically.
Yeah, it's like when you see like the Titan boas in Ark, they don't traverse the ground so well.
No.
You'd have to make like a whole like new physics set to put into the game, I reckon.
Have you seen them turn in Ark? They just whoop the whole body.
360.
Yeah.
360 better might.
Man.
My introduction to Gigantopithecus was Ark, funnily enough, where they just look like Bigfoot.
When you can sit on it, like it's giving you. Dad's taking me around the museum today. Just on his shoulders to get a better look at the fossils.
It's even funnier when you make yourself like super short.
I remember Ark is a crazy game. Like I used to grief people so badly on that game, and one of the most useful tools are the monkeys, the little ones. You just throw them in. If there's like they just sort of left a window open, so they open the doors for you. Then you just put like your locks didn't matter. If you threw a monkey in, it'd open the door for you. Like I'm in.
That is so tactical. I love it.
Yeah.
You just like give the monkey like a screwdriver and a bobby pin. It's like, all right, do your thing.
Oh man, God, what a game.
Yeah, I did want to mention something that came out recently, courtesy of Vividin Paleontology here on YouTube. We have new Zuchang Tyrannus material.
I'm excited about this because I know nothing about it, so I'm going to learn with you guys.
Yes.
I've not heard of it.
So is biology. We're both going to learn with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Teach
So the first thing that was highlighted is that a vertebrae that was originally described in 2011 was highlighted by this research team. That it is, I forget if this is height or width, but it is the dorsal 13 vertebrae, and it is roughly 28 centimeters. I want to say wide, 28 centimeters wide. And what's interesting about that is that is only 0.4 centimeters smaller than Sue, than her dorsal 13 vertebrae. It is larger than Scotty's, and it is also larger than Stan's. Scotty's is 26 centimeters. Stan's is 24.3. Now, it is important to note, and I will echo Vividin right here because he also said this. There is an argument to be had about individual variation, and these possibly would not exactly correlate to size exactly. However, there is new material with the holotype for Zuchang. There's some other stuff as well, but these were the ones that I thought were the most interesting. So we have a femur for the holotype, apparently, and the femur is actually, I'm going to tell you Tarbo's femur height first for the largest Tarbosaurus. The largest Tarbosaurus femur is 1.12 meters. This new one for Zhucheng Tyrannus is 1.21 meters, making Zhucheng larger than Tarbosaurus likely in some cases. And I will say, and if anyone wants to know any more, you can go check out Vivid and Paleontology's video on it. They did actually work alongside the research team for that video, so 100% recommend you check that out. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, this kind of makes sense since it's living with Shant. So it's living with Shantungosaurus. So I would expect Zhucheng Tyrannus to be massive.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense. For anybody who's watching the Paleopod right now, here's the Good Tyrannosaurus Rex, right? This is the Good Shantungosaurus. They're actually this is pretty accurate to scale. It might not be perfect, but that's a good representation of how big Shantungosaurus truly was.
Oh yeah.
That's what Zhucheng Tyrannus lived with.
Imagine like in Jurassic Park, like JP3, that scene where it's just eating the carcass of the T-Rex and it lifts its head up. I don't know if I'd be more terrified if I saw Shantungosaurus just eating vegetables and whatnot, and just lifts its head up like, oh my god.
All right,
that's crazy. So that would make Zhucheng Tyrannus the largest tyrannosaur in Asia, no?
Indeed it would. Yeah. It is the largest carnivore. And potentially maybe largest theropod in Asia as well. It does have to contend with Dinocheirus.
And Dinocheirus was big, so that's pretty tough.
Really, yeah. So for now, we'll safely say that it is probably the largest carnivore from Asia, but it has dethroned Tarbosaurus. I do find it really funny. I find the concept that for the last 30 years, we've been finding Carcharodontosaurids and Spinosaurids that are probably larger than T-Rex, and the one that's probably likely to be larger than T-Rex is another Tyrannosaur.
Those T-Rexes. Man.
I mean, makes sense, honestly, when you really boil it down.
And it also should be noted that Zhucheng is from the Campanian, and Tyrannosaurus Rex is from the Maastrichtian. So this is about 4 million years before T-Rex even rears its head in North America. So I wonder if that says something about, like, maybe Zhucheng was the one that migrated and went into North America, because Zhucheng is one, along with Tarbo, is like a really close relative to Tyrannosaurus.
Interesting.
No.
Does it predate Konkulu? It shouldn't it?
What, Zhucheng?
Yeah.
I don't actually remember when Konkulu lived. Give me 1 second. Kulu. There it is. Konkulu mongoliensis. Oh. There we go. Konkulu lived the Turian to the Santon. I need numbers, people. Please, I don't know names. Hold on.
Well, if it's the Turonian, then the Turonian does definitely predate the
Campanian.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's always like the idea of like the second Tyrannosaur migration into North America. Like you've got like the native Tyrannosaur population in North America already. That's where you get things like Dasp and Alberta and Gorgo, Thanatos Thylistes, and all of those guys. One of the ideas that has become a lot more popular within like the last decade is, the large body tyrannosaurs that eventually become Tyrannosaurus Rex migrate into North America via a second migration into the continent. So, huh. I wonder if Zuchang. I mean, probably not. Probably like a shared ancestor Tyrannosaurus and Zuchang had that went into North America.
It's hard to say right now.
Yeah.
It's really our best hint at Tyrannosaur evolutionary history right now is Konkulu.
Hmm.
But where that split happened, I think, is probably where things are going to get a little bit shaky.
Yeah. It oh, that's interesting. It appears I'm looking at a phylogenetic tree. It appears Konkulu right now is placed as like a sister lineage to the Eutyrannosaurius instead of like in the true Tyrannosauridae. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a Tyrannosauroid. I think that was established when it was first.
Okay. I missed that apparently. I apologize. I saw
think
the two fingers and
I think I missed that too because I think it was in my PaleoArt video where I misidentified it as a Tyrannosaurid, and of course, people they correct you, which is fine.
Yeah.
Thank you for the corrections. Yeah, it's
always necessary.
Yeah, it's in the subfamily of Tyrannosauroidea, not quite in the same family as Tyrannosauridae, but I still think that it is still considered like the earliest known ancestor of Tyrannosaurus Rex itself.
That's crazy.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
Man. Yeah. Did it live alongside any? I think it. Oh wow, Konkulu lived alongside a lot of really interesting animals. It lived alongside a kilobator.
Hey,
Huh. That's really cool. Actually, I didn't know that.
Huh?
That's really dope. Yeah, but yeah. So new Zuchang material is always appreciated, especially since up until right now, honestly, the only thing we had from Zuchang Tyrannus was its upper and lower mandible. Which, hey, that's better material than we have for Nanook.
Yeah, not much. Nanook is a.
We only got one side of the lower mandible.
But yeah, no, that's really cool. Always really cool to get more insights in Tyrannosauridae. Hopefully we can learn more in the future.
Yeah, man, it's just so cool. I love it when new Tyrannosaur stuff comes out because like that's my favorite family. You guys have the Abelisaurs and the Spinosaurs, but I love the Tyrannosaurs, man. They're so cool.
No, they're really, really cool. I agree with you on that.
I feel like it's everyone's first favorite is somewhere in that family.
I just stuck around.
Yeah.
Everyone else is posers.
Everyone else is just lying to themselves.
You're not seeing the Disney dinosaur Carnotaurus.
Well, yeah, it's sitting behind Dino Guy right now.
Yeah.
It's cool as hell.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's only cool because it was originally going to be a T-Rex.
T-Rex. Oh no! Before doing all the animation, I'll just slap a Carnotaurus head on it. It'll be fine. No one will think anything else.
It is really cool, and I loved that. After that movie came out, there were so many video games around that time that started modeling their Carnotaurus like that.
Yeah.
Did dinosaurs like Dinosaur Hunter Deadly Shores or something like that? I think their Carno looked like. Did they have a Carno? Hold on.
I also remember a few books as well, like putting like Paleoart as a Carnotaurus like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's looking at it like, something feels too Disney about that.
Yeah, their it's bulky like the Disney's dinosaur Carnotaurus. Man.
I'll tell you, like Disney's Carnotaurus definitely tricked everybody into how big Carnotaurus truly was.
Oh, yeah. So many people.
It's like, what? Really? It's like more than half the size smaller? Oh.
Yeah, it's not like 17 feet tall.
It's actually smaller than an iguanodon.
I feel like dinosaur shows and films always struggle to put over real sizes of the animals.
Mhm.
Like the whole point of when they brought Nigel Marven in to do dinosaur shows was so there was like a human representative next to it, so you knew how big that animal is. Like Postosuchus, it feels massive with all the animals it's shown with in Walking with Dinosaurs.
It's
I mean, it is big, but it's not.
no, it's pretty
Like,
small, all things considered.
which you wouldn't know any difference. You're like, oh my,
Yeah.
because the camera angles and the model, you're like, it's huge.
Yeah.
Looking at, oh, it's like Liopleurodon's probably the biggest liar
Yeah.
of them all, 20 meters long. Like, is this just the baby I'm seeing in this museum? Like, why is it so small?
Or the Majungasaurus.
Trauma. Oh, Majungasaurus. Oh, God. You don't realize it's more like head height.
Yeah. You could probably look it in the eye, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with like Cerato as well.
Yeah,
People have
Shadow.
yeah. And there was this is also a problem with like dinosaur video games like Path of Titans. You lose such a sense of scale in some of those games. Cause like I'll be playing with friends and we'll like play Cerato, like I said. And I was actually hanging out with one of my friends IRL one time. We were watching like a Goji Sensor video and they brought up Ceratosaurus and they're like, is Cerato really that small? And I'm like, yeah, you just play too much Path of Titans and you've lost a sense of scale.
Or the fact that Dryosaurus is pretty big, Camptosaurus is pretty big,
Yeah.
Gallimimus is huge.
Huge.
Even Struthiomimus is huge.
Yeah. And another thing, and this goes into like another topic I wanted to bring up as well, is people have a tendency to like discredit the threat level of certain dinosaurs based on their size. Just like, dude, I would lose a fist fight to a raccoon. I'd probably get killed by a velociraptor too.
That's what I was, and I'm back at the museum, like volunteering there and stuff, and I was talking with someone there, or while I was over here, I was overhearing them while they were doing a tour, and they were like, "Look, I would lose a fight with a turkey. There's no way that I'm gonna beat a velociraptor." I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Turkeys hurt as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
do.
They
Yeah.
want to.
And now velociraptors,
Yeah.
their claws are significantly longer, and like they got hand claws, and they got a mouthful of sharp teeth. You're not winning against a velociraptor. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard
You're-
of blood loss and fatigue?
Yeah.
It's like I see
No.
people lose to squirrels. Like, you know, when like a grey squirrel decided to attack you. That's like rodent this big.
And another thing as well is that there's also like perspective to think about as well, because I was talking with Doc J the other day because he got to go and see Dakota the Edmontosaurus in a museum, and they had like Archelon and Zefactinus and Hesperornis. And you know, we were talking about it, and like you really don't realize some of like even the smaller ones, like Postosuchus we were talking about, they're still pretty big. And probably they feel a lot bigger when you're standing next to them as well. Like Zefactinus is the size of a bull shark. Oh.
What?
We lost biology for a second. He muted, but
Oh.
Yeah, but my son was like, "Good night." Could I just open the door? Oh, bye.
But
Before he was showing me his packed lunch.
yeah, it's like the same case with like hadrosaurs. I think everybody sees them as like cow size mostly.
Mm,
But I saw a replica of a an Edmontosaur mummy at the museum in Blandy.
Mm.
I think elephant's more accurate.
yeah, absolutely. That's what I always say. It's basically just an elephant-sized reptile.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's crazy. And this biology brought up like the scene with like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3, but with like a hadrosaur. What would you rather? All right, Tyrannosaur teeth or dental battery? How are you going?
I think
Dude,
it'd be more being trampled to death.
I'd want it. Well, I'd rather Tyrannosaur teeth because, man, dude.
Well, I think the issue there, because the T-Rex has already got a meal. The only thing would be like it might want to play around with you for a bit like a cat in a sense. Whereas like if that's an dead monster and you've just disturbed it mid-meal, that's instant like, oh my, and then it's probably if you disturb a cow and the cow doesn't know you're there and you just go, oh hi, and it's startled, you're getting trampled to death. I feel like there'd be more survivability with the T-Rex than like
Dude,
an Edmonto.
I'm telling you, I'd be more if I traveled back in time. I'd be more terrified to see the herbivores than the carnivores.
Especially since they were more numerous. Like there
Mhm.
were more of them than there were carnivores. There's like I don't know like the official numbers, but I would imagine like within like maybe a few 100 miles, you'd have maybe like one tyrannosaur for every 7 Edmontosaurs or so.
Yeah, because that's how ecosystems work.
All about
So there's like herds upon herds of death duck-billed cows.
Yeah, and I'm probably lowballing that too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's them. There's, of course, Ankylosaurus. There's Triceratops. There's Torosaurus. There's Denversaurus. There's all kinds of... And there's a possible ornithomimid that lived in Hell Creek as well. Ornithomimids would scare me. Ratites today already kill people. Ornithomimids are like ratites on steroids. So you're not surviving an ornithomimid either.
Yeah.
A kick from that will put you through the air more likely.
Yeah. Actually, no. It'll send your upper torso over there. Your legs will stay here.
They fall over.
Man, Gigantoraptor would send you into orbit.
Ankylosaurus clubs.
Oh yeah.
Ribcage organs liquefied, turned to a soup.
I was actually writing something the other day about like someone getting hit by an ankylosaur tail club, and I started doing research on like the impact force and how fast they could swing it, and I was like, oh my god, this dude's like, there's no way I can't kill him here. Like he's dead.
I don't know why. I could just imagine if you get hit by it, obviously your organs, and then the sternum just crack, ribs push through the back of your body. It'd be just like a mangled ball on the floor, about probably a few meters from where you were standing.
It's like your body would be unidentifiable.
They'd have to look at your teeth.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. We need dental records for this. Oh my gosh, his teeth are shattered. Oh no.
Could you imagine not just like getting hit in the imagine getting hit in the face with that.
It's just that one image of the ballistic gel, the skull and the tank shell going through it slowly. It's an Ankylosaurus club.
Yeah. That brings up a thing that we need to react to here on the channel. The guy testing out the T-Rex with the ballistic gel and shooting guns at it. I will spoil the first part, but this is probably to be suspected. Handguns did nothing. They would make it sneeze, and that's
make it angry.
Well, yeah, I also got to think, if you're like shooting a T-Rex in the head, there's a lot of portions where it's like covered, like possibly layered in keratin as well. So you'd have to like aim true, like aim for the eyes, you know?
Oh yeah, eyes are what you want to go for, but proportionate to its head, they're pretty small. So good luck.
Something to think about. Everyone always makes like the T-Rex metal jaws for crushing things, but no one's ever made an Ankylosaurus tail club.
That's true.
Things.
That's true.
I'd love to see what that would do to like a Mini Cooper. It's a very small car, like a classic one, flying with a hit. How cool!
Why haven't we done that yet?
We need to get in contact with someone and just like sell this idea to like a warehouse company.
If any of you watching the pod right now have access to this, hit us up.
Yeah.
I think
we would love to see this.
yeah, like I got my email on the YouTube channel. You can email me or Instagram. You can message us on Instagram. Just
Yeah,
let's
hit
make
us up.
let's make this happen. Let's do an Ankylosaurus, you know. Let's do it.
think the
Genuinely,
Yeah,
would
seriously.
be really
Like
cool.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
it'd be
If
so
there is
cool.
any of you out there who has access, who has the means to do this, definitely just reach out to us and we could probably make something happen.
I don't think I'd love to do first. Like, never mind knocking a car off its wheels. Would just be the ballistic gel and pig organs, like in a rib cage, just to see
Yeah.
how well that would go. Oh man, gruesome.
That is horrifying, man.
I had always heard a specific story about Ankylosaurus that I was never able to like corroborate, but I had heard somewhere that Ankylosaurus was the only non-avian dinosaur that ever killed someone because they were like lifting the skeleton out of the ground when it was first found and it like fell on somebody because like the rope snapped or something. I've never been able to like back that story up, but I've heard that from like 3 different people before.
I heard
So
the story. The first person to get killed by a dinosaur was from a stegos, a type of Thagomizer. I can't remember if it's Stegosaurus or another one.
Hmm.
It'd fallen off and landed on them
oh
and
man,
impaled them.
yeah,
I'm,
rather
I can't
gruesome
remember.
episode.
I don't know if it's just like these are just Reddit backstories.
Maybe.
Any
Who
truth
knows?
to them. But I
Yeah.
remember saying like that, but it was with some sort of Stegosaurus.
Man. No, it's just man, herbivores were on something else back then. You ever like go like watch a video talking about like a dinosaur and it's just like, oh, this dinosaur was capable of doing this, that, or other for hunting. And then you go to the comments and the top comments always like, yeah, these guys had to go. They had to go.
Oh man.
Insane animals, man.
Yeah.
There was also something I wrote down, but we've kind of been talking about it a little bit, but not to like the same extent. Do you guys get the slideshows on TikTok of people talking about like this dinosaur versus the other?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was gonna go. So we said sideshow. That's like some edgy rock music, rock punk. And then, like,
That too.
unleash the inner side of your T-Rex, and it's like so like feel like a monster playing. It's just slideshows of Paley Watts of the Mexican T-Rex.
Oh, yeah.
Vampire.
They had a concert recently, I believe, that band, and they played that song. I saw someone make a post and it was just like, hey guys, when does the Spinosaurus show up? Oh,
Feel
man.
like a monster.
Yeah.
So what if I could see a beast inside of me? Starts slowly panning up to my Hammond collection Spinosaurus. Right there.
Oh, you could easily, and then it clips into a full Spinosaurus montage.
That's what we'll do.
We're gonna do that now. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be our.
It's just you singing, and then when it clips into the actual Spinosaurus montage, it's the actual song.
Now that's gonna be our TikTok promotional video now. So you've
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
solidified it.
Man, yeah. Oh,
But
no,
yeah,
I get those as well.
I feel like a lot of those, and this goes back to what Dino said earlier about hadrosaurs being seen as fodder.
Cow fodder.
Yeah, and it's like I don't think they get it. And there was one I saw today of someone saying that T-Rex low diffs Shantungosaurus, and we've already seen that size comparison. Yeah, right. Go ahead and hold them up again. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if that was Jurassic World Evolution, that T-Rex is literally throwing it over its shoulder like a bag of shopping.
Yeah, and like that was like before we started recording, that was something me and Dino were saying. It's just like you can keep the fight stuff to the Jurassic franchise. Yeah, absolutely insane size difference.
It's mad.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Like-
quite crazy.
Now you can keep that into the Jurassic franchise, but my thing is, and I said this before, but look up the statistics on how often hunts fail.
Oh, massively.
Yeah,
Like, it's huge.
all the time.
Like, isn't it only 20% success rate?
Something like it's something
usual,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like for was it for like lions? or
Lions,
something?
yeah, 20% success rate in hunts,
Yeah.
average. And that's a coordinated attack, not a solo attack.
Yeah, and it's lion hunts succeed 17 to 19% of the time. Wow.
Good thing
But-
T-Rex is a scavenger.
I reposted a video about that. I got here we go again.
Good old Horner.
Look, I don't know how I feel about Jack Horner anymore.
Just remember that era of being at school and everyone going like, "Oh, your T-Rex can't be your favorite because it's just a dirty little scavenger." Man,
And you know what's really funny? I saw an interview from last year with him. He doubled down on that.
Yeah, he was
You know that?
he was comparing it to the Serengeti and how you have like all kinds of different animals and some of them fill different roles. And he was comparing T-Rex to scavengers again, and yeah,
it's a bone, so it only eats bones. That's what it is.
yeah, something like that.
Gets all its nutrition from bones.
Completely ignoring the healed bite marks on Edmontosaurus and Triceratopsis.
Never existed. It's a hoax.
No, and it
Not even just like the whole like mechanics of it all. Just the simple fact is that a big animal cannot be a scavenger. The only scavengers are small because they can afford to travel long distances. T-Rex, if it has to travel a long distance to try to get some food, well, it's burning a lot of energy, and that's not really beneficial for it. Whereas if it just like wastes like a small amount of energy in a quick amount of time to hunt something down, it's getting more food. If it's scavenging, well, turns out you're gonna die tonight because there's only like small scraps of food here. So, too bad you walked 10 miles to get here.
Turns out it's just a bully animal. He followed Nano Tyrannus around, let Nano Tyrannus take out the animals and bully them off the prey.
my God.
Now, of course, we've already talked. Like everybody's talked about that to death. No, T-Rex was not a scavenger.
Yeah. I would also
It could
like
scavenge. It could scavenge, but it was not a obligate scavenger.
Free meals there. Why? When in Rome.
Yeah.
yeah. I'd also like to mention that animals that people traditionally think of as scavengers mostly aren't. Like hyenas, African wild dogs,
God, yeah.
their hunts are, those
Ruthless.
are awful, gruesome. They really do live by like the whole like Alan Grant of like you're alive when they start to eat you. Like other predators will put you down, they're just gonna start eating.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care, and it's man. One thing that I wanted to bring up because I think we've all seen it. I know Dino's seen it. I've seen it. I don't know if you've seen it, Biology, but the film core video of the accurate Tyrannosaurus fight that came out a few days ago. Have you seen it, Biology?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
It was so good.
Yes, it was.
Oh, man.
Based on TikTok, you know that all the comments would be absolute cinema pictures.
Yeah. But no, like a little bit of praise to Film Core here for just the sheer amount of work that he put into it of trying to get everything correct. And I don't agree with everything that he said in the informational bit. I don't think everybody did, but he did good, all things considered. All of the information was kept like he didn't veer too far into speculation. Maybe he did a little bit when he based it like in like a lot of the basis was on lizards, but still, everything felt natural. Everything felt realistic for an animal of that size. He did a great job. Plus, the designs looked great.
Oh yeah, and the effort to put in like to like make the skulls look unique, and to have all of the models look different. That will like that's insane. That is a ton of effort for that, and it was super cool. I also found it hilarious that it was mocapped.
I know. I was not expecting that. He was like, then I put on my mocap suit. And I was like, really? Oh,
Really?
wow. Okay.
I love things when they're mocaps. I don't know if you've seen like the dev build videos for Death Ground, like where you see the Utah Raptors attacking people.
I might have
Like that was
seen one.
they did it in person first before they made it to get like a look of it. It's so good to watch.
That just reminds me of like the behind the scenes in like videos of when they were making the first Jurassic World, where it's like everybody had like green suits and just like a foam raptor head, and they're over here just
Stuff like that as
yeah,
well,
just like or even like with Godzilla King of the Monsters when they were doing King Ghidorah, and like there's like three of them, and they're well, it's cool stuff.
Oh yeah.
Mocap is cool with creatures, I think.
What was it? I think they released like a Blu-ray for Rebirth, and they had like some deleted scenes in there. And there's one where you can see the people.
Yeah, you can just see them running away. It's like, oh my gosh, it's a Mowgli situation. Those raptors have adopted those people. Crazy.
Oh man. No, but I really did like that video. There was a point in the, and if you guys haven't seen the film core like accurate T-Rex fight, we do recommend you check that out. It was really well done, a lot of effort. There was a moment in the fight where it's like one of them was holding on to the other, and like the head was like to the side. I was like, are they about to like Jurassic Park 3?
That's what I thought.
Fan service.
But I loved the emphasis on face biting. Like we know Tyrannosaurs do that. Even like Stan, there's a replica of Stan at the museum I'm volunteering at. Tons of holes that are from bites of other Tyrannosaurs. These guys bit each other on the face a lot, and it was so cool to see that represented here. You know, it was awesome.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that's how fights are going to go down in Prehistoric Kingdom as well.
Probably.
So,
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch.
I have a feeling that, yeah, Prehistoric Kingdom is going to be very similar to the fight we just saw, because that's the kind of effort that the developers put into that game.
It would be interesting if you had to like specifically make part of their enclosures like level for some interactions like that, just so like, you know, one of them trips and falls into the river.
Yeah.
That would be cool too, though.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
One thing that I want, and maybe we'll get this with Prehistoric Kingdom, I want the chance for a Y-Rex situation to happen. Where it like bites, like a Tyrannosaur bites the tail and it comes off. If you guys don't know about Y-Rex, look up Y-Rex, Y-Rex. Crazy Tyrannosaur that like probably got its tail bitten off by another Tyrannosaur.
And for all of you asking, wouldn't it be off balance by that point? Yes, it didn't live much longer after the fact.
No.
Yeah.
The wound does not show signs of healing. Y-Rex didn't make it.
That's probably what killed him.
Yeah.
Turns out they're just leopard geckos. They drop the tails and they're scared. But
Yeah.
If only.
They run about 4 steps and fall over.
What was I think Goji Center did a video where it was like accurate T-Rex versus Rexy, and Sue, which they were I think they did use the Eofauna T-Rex for that one.
Yeah.
Sue gets Y-Rexed.
Oh no.
Or, no, not Sue. Rexy. Rexy got Y-Rexed.
Oh no.
Yeah. That was the end of the fight. Like Sue rips the tail off and she's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh no.
It was kind of sad to see, I'm not gonna lie, but it was something about how like a natural, like a real T-Rex would be a lot more cautious about fights, whereas the Tyrannosaurs in the Jurassic franchise are like constantly starting fights with anything that moves.
WWE.
Yeah.
What's the thing is, like, large predators probably wouldn't fight as much as they do in movies, in the sense of the same way as movies. It'd be more like start off with a bit of a roaring battle, then a little bit of biting, and then by then you're probably like, it's not worth dying for this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I gotta stay fit enough to chase that cannon fodder Edmontosaurus over there.
That's why a lot of people come to me saying how disappointed they were with Sobek's episode in Walking with Dinosaurs because Sobek never fought the Carcharodontosaurus. I loved that because that was so realistic. That was so realistic. Like, yeah, Sobek's larger than the Carcharodontosaurus, but what's the point of risking your death? You know?
Well, a
Yeah.
bite from a Carcharodontosaurus would have been lethal as well. Even if it wasn't that much on like a vital spot of the body, it'd just be the blood loss it would cause.
Blood loss, infection, you got to worry about as
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
Infection's a lot bigger problem than I think a lot of people realize, especially in the wild, because like those guys don't have antibiotics. They get infected.
They have like you know, their last meal is still on their teeth and everything, and yeah, they bite you down and open wound. You get bit. Honestly though, if you get bit by a human, you're at a huge risk of infection. Infection's not good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's bad. Like,
Yeah.
I've got mates that work in nurseries. If you get bit by a child, that's like, yeah, go and get yourself checked out straight away.
Yeah.
Get it cleaned, get it sorted properly. Yeah, people don't realize how damaging a bite is. Obviously, this day and age, we have medication. It's fine.
Mhm.
But you go back to, like, you know, before all this medication and all that, what average human life was 30 years?
something like that.
Like, I think that was the higher end. Yeah.
You were lucky enough to. That's the oldest.
Yeah.
You were lucky to make it there. You know, you got a scratch. You were bitten by somebody else in a fight.
You're probably not going to be looking good. Like, you're either going to get really sick for a while or you're going to die. You're going to keel over and die, you know?
What's the? Have y'all gotten those videos on your For You page of like guys being like, "This would be a good place to bleed out"?
No.
Why else seen a few of those?
Have you? Okay. No, because that's what that's reminding me of. It's just like you're either gonna be really sick or you're gonna die. And if you're really sick, you're gonna feel like you're about to die. But like, there's this like genre of guys on TikTok. There was one of like it's like a snow covered like forest. It's like, this would be a good place to bleed out.
The first one I found was just some guy lying his back on a tree. It's like when you find the perfect tree to lie against to sleep forever. And he's just like got his sword, like it's like it's a knight or something. That's brilliant.
Oh man.
Then after that, it's the last stand video, isn't it? Like, oh, this would be the perfect. Like, how women want to pass out. It's like they're all surrounded by their family. How men want to like pass out. It's in the middle of a fight or something. I keep getting those with Hellfighter edits.
Man.
Yeah. But yeah, bites dangerous.
Very. You get
It
bit
turns
by
out
anything, get it checked out.
Getting hurt, not that great.
Yeah. I love always saying, just like, yeah, carnivores probably would avoid fighting because they actually have to hunt down and kill their food. Herbivores are naturally aggressive because their food is on the ground everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care.
They're like a constant state of survival too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like today I posted that Carcharodontosaurus versus Spinosaurus video, and even still, like even after I explained everything, like yeah, you know, the fights probably happen from time to time, but they were not common. There's still people in the comments saying who would win. Like, I don't know, depends on the fight, I guess. Yeah. We don't.
Either way.
Yeah. More times than not, one of them's backing down. They're probably not even going to exchange blows. I know that's the boring answer, but the giant fights, like huge fights, they're not commonplace in big animals like that or big predatory animals.
Yeah.
Sobek.
Yeah.
I still haven't recovered from that.
I'm never going to recover from that.
What happened to the babies?
Yeah.
What's, what's
We need
the
to know.
scene from Interstellar? Like me watching that episode, it's just no.
It's not how I thought it would turn out to be.
I'm sure the babies were fine. It's not like they were statistically less likely to make it to adulthood because their father died.
Yeah, it's not like he literally just had to go and get food for them because they still couldn't provide for themselves.
You're making it worse.
They're gonna have to eat his corpse more than likely, and
Probably.
that's not gonna sustain them for long.
No.
I'm sorry to make that episode even worse for some of y'all.
It's like the Triceratops. Like, oh God, that episode, the Triceratops episode. And like, it's always put in constant danger. It's like, oh, well, we know it dies anyways because you're digging up the baby Triceratops.
I know. That was like the biggest thing. It's like you're getting into the story and then you cut to the modern day and they're like, guys, remember, it's dead. We have its fossils. It's dead. And then you go back to the thing. It's like, well, I don't know. It's going to die.
I honestly think if they wanted to do that, right, they should have like followed the Triceratops throughout its whole life and like shown off like the different growth stages of a Triceratops instead of sticking with a baby and showing the baby Triceratops fossil. Like, we know it doesn't make it to adulthood. Why would you show us this?
Yeah. That would have been a
What's it
great
make friends
opportunity.
with? I've forgotten. It makes friends with another baby animal. You're like,
And
oh,
then-
it's so cute. Oh, but it's gonna die.
And they had it was like it was a baby Edmontosaurus and it gets brutally murdered by the T-Rex right in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
That's how I'm expecting. Like a what's that film where they wake up and then die and then wake up and then die and then
Oh,
Groundhog Day?
different ways.
no,
they
the
die.
what was it? The Edge of Tomorrow, I think, or Live, Die, Repeat. It had like 3 names.
Yeah.
It has Tom
That's-
Cruise in it.
They could have so done that with the Triceratops. Oh, look, it's came across this dark. It gets speared by the beak. This could have been one of the ways. Comes across a T-Rex, picks up and launches it across a tree. This could have been one of the ways it.
That would have been a cool idea as well, honestly.
Showing
Well,
the
like a friendly
horrors
like,
of the Hell
but-
Creek.
Man,
Yeah,
I'll-
it's Hell's
I'll
Creek
hand it.
after all.
but whoever colored the Edmontosaurs in that episode, why are they just blue?
I know.
They got
Because all
nothing
dinosaurs are
special
blue.
going
They're
Wait.
all blue.
on. Remnants of coloration on the Dakota specimen.
Yeah,
You
it's blue.
couldn't have taken. Sorry, that it just infuriated me. It's like, why are they just blue? It's
Why are you
just-
blue?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
it-
that was a Nectins, and then like the
Yeah.
other did we see Regalis in the other episodes? Had
Dallas was in the Albertosaurus episode, wasn't it?
yes.
Or the one it was.
Well,
Gorgo.
I think both Gorgosaurus and that's another thing that someone told me.
Yeah,
They're like, why did they keep using Edmontosaurus? I was like, well, Edmontosaurus was everywhere in the formations that they're showing, so I guess that it's just justified.
Yeah,
Um,
and could have circumvented that by doing more Triassic and Jurassic episodes.
that's what I'm saying. Let's keep it to mostly Cretaceous and only one Jurassic instead.
Cretaceous is the only existing place.
Yeah.
And apparently, the Cretaceous only happened in North America.
Mm-hmm. True. And the Jurassic, that's why we went to freaking what was it called? What was in Europe? Went to Europe for the Jurassic episode.
Yeah.
Magically Florida.
Yep.
There we go again.
Disappearing
Every
guy.
time we mention it. Yeah. I
Just
I
don't
sent you an
stop
edit
it.
of that. Remember the disappearing guy edit I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did I send it to you too, biology?
I think he did. Yeah, isn't it?
I
You
like-
probably did, because that's exactly
I know
what he was
Dino
like.
guy sent me one where it's like, oh yeah, by the way,
He was like,
oh yeah, and also
oh, sick. Everybody was happy that we mentioned the amazing digital circus too.
I noticed that
Yep.
there were like a handful of comments just like, what? I was not expecting to hear about this. So suddenly it was really funny because you mentioned that like right after I finished binging it. like all the episodes that were out, so it was like fresh on my mind. Like when you said it, there's like a brief pause where I'm like, did he just say that? I'm like, yes.
I noticed that. You kind of felt like it took you aback a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, we got your search history right here in front of us.
No.
You searched Nanotyrannus an awful lot. Even healthy.
It's just like, and what does this say right here? Oh my gosh, sexy Nanotyrannus pics.
No.
It's like, I just wanted to see sexy Nanotyrannus. I love that line so much.
Then like the next thing is like symptoms of bird blindness and stuff like that. And it just
For anyone that doesn't know what these are quoting, it's coming from Peacekeeper
yeah.
TV series.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, yeah.
Peacemaker, not Peacekeeper, Peacemaker. Oh, yeah.
I can't tell how big this thing is. Freaking bird blindness.
That scene was hilarious. It was like,
Eagle,
the
eagly?
symbol of our
That-
country.
Dude, I thought that he was just messing with Economos at first. You know, when he was saying that, he was just trying to screw with him. But then the eagly fight scene, he's over here like, get over here. I can't tell how big this thing is. that sent me. I had never laughed so hard in my life before, man.
Oh, man, I love it.
Sorry, unrelated. I mean, well, it is a bird, so it's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur, yeah.
We're still on topic.
I love the fact it's called Eagly as well.
Yeah.
And so in Happy Meals right now, we're getting Playmobil animals. And I bought my kids Happy Meals, and they both got it wasn't a bald eagle, it was some form of eagle, a Playmobil eagle. And my son straight away called it Eagly, and I was like,
Say, how do you know that?
But first he called it a seagull. So I had to educate them on what an eagle was.
He has bird blindness. No.
No.
Oh no. It's like don't you dare. It's like don't you
There's
dare.
only 2 times.
Me and
Look at that duck.
my duck are unhappy with you right now.
I didn't know you had that. That's really cool.
Yeah, sick.
Is
right?
that
It's kingfisher.
And I have the real ones outside.
Yeah, he's got real ducks outside. All right.
Yeah, to my kids, they're either seagulls or ducks.
for all our audio listeners? It was a kingfisher. That was not a duck.
Yeah, I was a member of the zoo. I was looking at the ostriches, and I was explaining how like the males dance. And my daughter just looked at it like, it's a big duck.
Bird blindness, man. Bird blindness.
I actually back in middle school, I had a teacher named Mr. Peacock, and I went to the zoo with my dad one time, and I asked to borrow his phone, and I'm recording these birds. And I pan over and I'm like, oh, hi, Mr. Peacock. And then in the video, you can hear my dad like several feet behind me go, that's a flamingo.
Oh man.
I've got
I remember. So when I think this was the second batch of flamingos we managed to hatch, and I called mine Joffrey because this is the height of Game of Thrones time, and he was the bully of the baby flamingos. And then one of the keepers from the, I think they were from the mammals department, came over. I was like, oh, can I name one? I was like, these are really cute ducks. I'm gonna call this one Ducky. I was like. And my boss decided, I was like, just don't say anything. Just, these are cute ducks. I mean, these are the best ducks we've ever bred.
Is this how you learned to rage bait?
Probably. It probably is.
We had Ducky the Flamingo for it was so good. Like, because obviously when they're all near enough, a lot of baby birds are just grey. Small, like with especially wading birds. Yeah,
Just over here, like
Lucky the flamingo.
looking at an ostrich and just going like, man, that's my favorite hummingbird.
It's like when you see people like call the cat's dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Weird dog. It's a cat.
I mean, we can't forget the original clip of bird blindness, which is, look at all those chickens.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right. Before we
We
get
got
too
off
much,
rails a little
we
bit, but-
definitely, and we're over time too. So, is there anything else by like half an hour? So is there like anything else that we want to talk about before we wrap things up?
We got through my list of topics, so we're good. I think we got everything. We'll save. There was some stuff about Jurassic World Evolution 3 that came out, but we're going to save that for next week because we'll probably get more information and have a whole lot more to talk about as well. So we'll save that for next week. So other than that, we are good.
Right on. All right. So thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. Be sure to check out all of our individual channels. We have Lakota on the bottom, we have Paleo Pizza on the top right, and we have Dino Guy on the top left. So, yeah, thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. It was a pleasure to speak about bird blindness with all of you. And, yeah, have a good one.
See you later.